Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Life English Conversations. I'm Emma.
And I'm Mark, and we are so happy you are here with us right now.
Wherever you are right now, on the bus, making coffee, lying on the sofa.
You are in exactly the right place.
Mark, I want to ask you something.
Okay.
Has this ever happened to you? Someone asks, "How was your day?" And your brain just stops. Nothing comes out.
Oh, yes. 100% yes.
You had a whole day, 12 hours of real life, real things happened. But when someone asks, blank.
And you end up saying something like, it was fine, or just good, and then silence.
3 words after 12 hours of actual living.
And the frustrating thing is, it's not because nothing happened. It's because the words weren't ready.
Exactly. In English, if the words aren't ready in your head, they don't come out in that moment.
So today, we're going to fix that. Emma and I are going to talk about a real day, morning, afternoon, and evening.
The small things, the ordinary things. And you'll hear the same phrases again and again until they feel natural, until they're ready.
And by the end of today, next time someone asks, how was your day? You will have a real answer.
Let's start where every day starts.
The morning.
So, Mark, tell me honestly, what time do you wake up in the morning?
Honestly, I wake up at 6:30 every day, even weekends usually.
6:30? You're an early bird.
I try to be. Some mornings are harder, but yes, my alarm goes off at 6:30 and I get out of bed.
Get out of bed. That's our first important phrase today. Say it with me quietly. Get out of bed.
Now, when I get out of bed, the first thing I do is go to the bathroom. I wash my face, I brush my teeth. That takes maybe 10 minutes.
Wash my face, brush my teeth. Simple, natural, things we all do every single morning.
And then, the most important step,
The coffee.
the coffee. I go to the kitchen and I make coffee. I put the kettle on, I wait, I breathe. The coffee is ready. And then I am ready.
I'm the same way. No coffee, no Emma. I go to the kitchen, I put on the kettle, I make coffee, and I stand there in silence while it brews.
Put on the kettle. That means you start boiling water for a hot drink. Very common phrase in the morning.
After my coffee, I check my phone, just for a few minutes, messages, the news, and then I get dressed.
Get dressed. That means you put on your clothes for the day. You choose what to wear. For me, this decision takes too long.
How long?
Sometimes 10 minutes just staring at my closet, doing nothing, just staring.
Mark, that is very relatable. I do that too, especially on Mondays.
Especially on Mondays. After I get dressed, I have a light breakfast, usually some toast, maybe a banana, something quick.
Have breakfast. Or we can say eat breakfast. Both are natural. I usually have toast too, or just fruit and yogurt.
And then, do you go out or do you stay home?
I go to work. I take the subway. My commute is about 30 minutes.
Commute. A commute is the journey from your home to your work and back again by subway, bus, car, or on foot. Every day.
I used to hate my commute. It felt like wasted time. But now I actually enjoy it. I put on headphones, I listen to podcasts. English podcasts, actually.
That is the best use of a commute.
35 minutes of English practice without even trying. It's already part of my day, and I arrive at work feeling like I already did something good for myself.
I love that.
Wait, I'm asking you, Mark. You're the one who works from home.
You're right. Yes, I work from home, so my commute is from the bedroom to the desk, about 10 steps.
10 steps. That sounds amazing.
It is, and it also isn't. When you work from home, there's no separation between home and work. If you don't create a morning structure yourself, the morning just disappears. You look up and it's 11 o'clock and you haven't started anything.
So what do you do?
I make rules for myself. Coffee first, then 10 minutes outside. Just a short walk, fresh air. And then I sit at my desk and I start. That structure, that routine is what makes the morning work.
Routine. A routine is a set of things you do regularly, in the same order, at the same time. A morning routine gives your day a foundation.
Now let's practice together. I'm going to say the morning phrases. Say them quietly with me. Ready? I wake up, get out of bed, go to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, make coffee, have breakfast, get dressed, go to work.
Those are the words of a morning in English. Simple, real, and now a little more natural. Listen to me say it like a story. I wake up at 7. I get out of bed, go to the bathroom, and wash my face. Then I make coffee. While the coffee is brewing, I get dressed. I have a quick breakfast, just toast. And then I leave the house and go to work.
That's one paragraph about your whole morning in natural English. Can you say your own version? Just in your head or out loud if you can.
Give yourself a moment. Think about your morning. What do you do first? What comes next? What do you have for breakfast?
We'll continue now, but keep thinking about your own morning. We'll come back to it later.
Okay, it's the afternoon now. You're at work. What does your afternoon usually look like, Mark?
In the afternoon, I'm at my desk. I write, I prepare things, I answer emails. I answer a few emails and somehow 10 more appear. It never ends.
Answer emails. That's something almost everyone does at work. Sit at my desk, use my computer, answer emails, have meetings.
And meetings. Don't forget the meetings. Sometimes I have 2 or 3 online meetings in one afternoon.
Online meetings. That's when you talk with coworkers or clients on your computer through video or audio.
And you, Emma, what do you do in the afternoon?
Similar. I work in an office. I sit at my desk, I use my computer, I talk to my coworkers throughout the day.
Coworkers. Your coworkers are the people you work with every day. Not always your close friends, but you see them more than most people in your life.
And sometimes they become your real friends. What I love about working in an office, you have those small conversations. Someone brings coffee, someone has a funny story, little moments.
Small talk at work. It makes the day feel more human.
Exactly. And around 12 or 1 o'clock, I take a break. I have lunch.
Have lunch. What do you usually eat?
It depends. Some days I bring lunch from home, a sandwich, some fruit, maybe leftovers from dinner the night before. Other days I go out to eat with a coworker.
Go out to eat. That means you leave the office and eat at a restaurant or cafe nearby. A nice break in the middle of the day.
It really is. Even 30 minutes outside, it changes your energy for the afternoon.
I agree. When I work from home, I try to do the same. Step away from the desk, make lunch in the kitchen, sit somewhere different, not in front of the screen.
Step away from the desk. That's a phrase that means to take a break, to stop working for a moment.
And after lunch, back to work. More emails, more writing, and usually by around 5 or 6 in the afternoon, I'm done. I finish work. I close my laptop.
Close my laptop. Such a satisfying sound. Click. Done.
The best sound of the day.
And for me, I log off my computer, say goodbye to my coworkers, and head home.
Head home. That means to start the journey back to your house. It's more casual than go home. It has a little bit of that relief feeling. I'm heading home now.
Let's do it again. The afternoon in English. Repeat quietly with me. Sit at my desk, answer emails, have meetings, talk to my coworkers, have lunch, go out to eat, step away from the desk, finish work, head home.
9 phrases. That covers almost any working afternoon in English.
Okay, the evening. Mark, this is my favorite part. Because the evening belongs to you. The work is done, the commute is done, you close the door, and for a few hours, it's just your time.
That feeling when you finally get home after a long day, you take off your shoes, you put down your bag, and you exhale.
Yes, that exhale. When I get home, the first thing I do is change my clothes. I put on something comfortable, soft, Nothing that has buttons.
Nothing with buttons. That's the real signal that the day is over.
Change my clothes, put on something comfortable. These are the two phrases that mean I am officially at home now.
And then cooking. Do you cook dinner, Emma?
I do. I actually enjoy it. After a day of sitting at a desk and looking at a screen, using my hands to cook feels different. Good different.
Cook dinner. What do you usually make?
Something simple. I don't want a project in the evening. Pasta with sauce, soup, rice and vegetables, something where I know exactly what to do without thinking too hard.
That's the ideal weekday dinner. Simple but satisfying.
Exactly. And I usually listen to music while I cook. Something calm. It's like a little transition from the busy day to the quiet evening.
I love that. After dinner, what do you do?
I wash the dishes. Not my favorite activity, but I feel better after it's done. The kitchen is clean, everything is calm, and then I sit down.
Sit down and...
Relax. Sometimes I read a book, sometimes I watch a show, sometimes I just sit on the sofa and do nothing. Completely nothing. And that is wonderful.
Sit on the sofa and do nothing. I want everyone listening to hear that. Doing nothing in the evening is not wasted time. It is rest, and rest is important.
What about you, Mark? What do you do in the evenings?
I like to go for a walk, just 20 or 30 minutes, outside. No phone in my hand, just walking and thinking.
Go for a walk. That's one of the best things you can do for your mind at the end of the day. I do this sometimes too.
After my walk, I come home and make tea. I sit somewhere quiet, usually not in front of the TV. Maybe I read, maybe I just drink my tea and think about nothing in particular.
Think about nothing in particular. That's a lovely phrase. It means your mind is relaxed, not working, not planning, just resting.
And then, eventually, it's time for bed. I brush my teeth again, I set my alarm, and I go to bed.
Go to bed. What time?
I try for 10:30, sometimes 11, if I've been good.
If you've been good. What time do you go to bed?
Honestly, usually closer to 11:30. I always think, just 5 more minutes, and then it's midnight.
Same. The 5 more minutes trap.
And then the day is completely done, until tomorrow when the alarm goes off again at 6:30.
And we do it all again. That's a day in English.
Evening phrases. One more time with me. Get home. Change my clothes. Cook dinner. Wash the dishes. Relax on the sofa. Go for a walk. Make tea. Brush my teeth. Go to bed.
That's a complete evening, in English, in 9 phrases. Now it's your turn. We talked about our day, but the most important practice is your day in English.
So let's do this together. I'm going to ask you questions. Listen, think, and try to answer, even just in your head.
What time do you wake up? Think about your answer. Maybe, I wake up at 6:30, or I usually wake up at 7, or even, I wake up too early.
Good. Next question. What do you do first in the morning? I wash my face. I make coffee. I check my phone. I go for a run. Whatever is true for you.
What do you have for breakfast? I usually have rice, toast, eggs, coffee. Nothing. I'm not a breakfast person. Any answer is correct if it's true.
What do you do in the afternoon? Do you work, study, take care of family? There's no wrong answer. Just describe your real afternoon.
And the evening. What do you do when your day is done? Do you cook, watch TV, go for a walk, talk to friends, spend time with your family?
And finally, what time do you go to bed?
Now take those answers and try to put them together. In your mind or out loud, say, "This is my day in English."
I wake up at, I usually have for breakfast. In the afternoon, in the evening, I go to bed at.
That's it. 5 sentences. That's your day in English. And it's real because it's yours.
Write those 5 sentences in the comments below. We read every single one, and we'd love to know about your day.
Now let's look at the most useful words from today. 10 words. We take turns. I go first.
Each word is ours completely. Ready?
Routine. A routine is a set of things you do regularly, in the same order, at the same time. A morning routine, an evening routine, a daily routine. For example, Mark has a morning routine. Coffee, a short walk, then work. Every day, the same order. That structure is his routine, and it's what makes his mornings feel calm. Say it with me. Routine. Routine. Routine.
Get out of bed. This means you physically leave your bed. You stop lying down and you stand up to start your day. Different from wake up. You can wake up and still stay in bed for 10 minutes. For example, my alarm goes off at 6:30. I wake up, but I actually get out of bed at 6:35. Those 5 minutes are very important to me. Say it with me. Get out of bed. Get out of bed. Get out of bed.
Commute. Your commute is the regular journey you make from your home to your workplace and back again, every working day. For example, my commute is 30 minutes on the subway. I used to see it as wasted time, but now I use it for English practice. Same commute, completely different experience. The commute didn't change, my mindset changed. Say it with me. Commute. Commute. Commute.
Coworkers. Your coworkers are the people you work with every day. The people at your office, your job, your workplace. We also say colleagues, a slightly more formal word for the same thing. For example, Emma works in an office. She talks to her coworkers throughout the day. Small conversations, shared coffee, those small moments make the workday feel human. Say it with me. Coworkers. Coworkers. Coworkers.
Go out to eat. This means you leave your home or office and eat at a restaurant, cafe, or food stall instead of eating something you made yourself. For example, on busy days, I don't have time to bring lunch, so I go out to eat with a coworker. We find a cafe near the office. It's a nice break in the middle of a long day. Say it with me. Go out to eat. Go out to eat. Go out to eat.
Step away from the desk. This means to take a break from work, to stop sitting and looking at your screen and do something else for a little while. It can be a short walk, a coffee, lunch, or just standing up. For example, when I work from home, it's easy to sit at my desk for 5 hours without moving, so I make a rule. At lunchtime, I step away from the desk. I go to the kitchen, I breathe, I come back with more energy. Say it with me. Step away from the desk. Step away from the desk. Step away from the desk.
Head home. This means to start traveling back to your house after work or after being somewhere. It's more casual than go home, and it has a little feeling of relief in it, like finally. For example, at 5:30, I say goodbye to my coworkers and I head home. Just those words, head home, feel like a small celebration at the end of the day. Say it with me. Head home. Head home. Head home.
Relax. To relax means to rest, both your body and your mind, to stop working, to stop thinking about problems, to let yourself feel calm and comfortable. For example, after dinner, Emma sits on the sofa and relaxes. Sometimes she reads, sometimes she watches TV, sometimes she just sits there and does nothing. All of these things are relaxing. They all count. Say it with me. Relax. Relax.
relax.
Go for a walk. This means to walk outside, not to get somewhere specific, but just to walk, for fresh air, for exercise, or just to clear your mind. For example, Mark goes for a walk every evening, just 20 or 30 minutes, no phone in his hand, just walking and thinking. He says it changes his mood every time, and I believe him because it does the same for me. Say it with me. Go for a walk. Go for a walk. Go for a walk.
Go to bed. This means you end your day and lie down to sleep. It's different from fall asleep. You go to bed first, then a little later you fall asleep. Going to bed at a regular time is one of the simplest habits for feeling better. For example, I try to go to bed at 10:30. Sometimes it's 11. The goal is the same. Rest so I can wake up tomorrow and do it all again. A little better than yesterday. Say it with me. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed.
10 words. Routine, get out of bed, commute, coworkers, go out to eat, step away from the desk, head home, relax, go for a walk, go to bed.
That's your whole day in 10 phrases in real, natural English. And that's a complete day from 6:30 in the morning to 11 at night in real English.
I hope today felt easy. I hope it felt like listening to two friends, not like studying from a textbook.
Because that's what it's supposed to feel like. Real English, real conversation, real life.
Here is your challenge. After this video, write 5 sentences about your own day in English in the comments below.
It can be simple. I wake up at 7. I have coffee for breakfast. I go to work by bus. In the evening, I cook dinner. I go to bed at 11.
5 sentences. That's your day in English, and we will read every single comment.
If today helped you, please like this video and subscribe. It helps more people find us, and it helps us keep making conversations like this one.
From Emma
And Mark,
take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next conversation.
bye for now.